Hi everyone, Viking Nation Anime Chat, first impressions. Chaika, the Coffin Princess. I'm James.
Etan.
Alright, so I guess I'll give a quick explanation for this. Pretty straightforward. We have 8 heroes who go and defeat the great evil, Arthur Goz, who's this wizard who's been alive for 500 years, pretty much, your typical evil wizard take over the world type. Well, after he dies, they chop up the pieces, each hero takes one, and we end up getting, a couple years later, Chaika coming along. And Chaika is this a little bit of an annoying talking character, very annoying actually, who pretty much gets sent out on the mission to collect her father's pieces, and she wants to give him a proper funeral and put him to rest. These pieces give magical power, so people that have them use them to pretty much do whatever the hell they want. I mean, the one guy has a fort that he makes with his piece to make it so he's, pretty much a wizard in his own house. One guy later on, hides himself, and then we got a character that just uses it.
They have immense magical power and just allow you to do absurdly, just absurd things with it, like controlling every item in your house or
hiding
holograms,
making people go insane, holograms. Like, they have magic in this world, but it seems like everyone has like a limit on how much magic they can use. But these items, these pieces of his body, make you like ridiculous magic power. I mean, we got an interesting world here. It's a dark fantasy. I mean, post-apocalyptic. Like, what happens after the heroes have won the day and everyone?
Yeah.
And now what's gonna happen? I mean, they have like people fighting, farmers getting robbed by bandits.
It's interesting because it's like, okay, you got the Emperor's daughter who survived the war, and the heroes think they killed her, but they didn't. And she's just trying to collect her father's remains to bury them so he can finally be at peace. That's all she wants.
Yep, just give a proper funeral to her dad.
The magic's interesting with the way they do incantations, plus the way the spells look are cool. And then, different people's styles of magic.
Yep, different fighting styles, too, are pretty cool. I mean, big sword, hammer, blade on a string kind of thing. I mean, a lot of interesting aspects. But the girl talks really annoying. I mean, you've got it showing in the background here. She speaks like a stuttered pause, short words. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of like if she was speaking sign language. Sign language breaks it up into just the bare minimum words.
She speaks complete sentences, just 3 words at a time. That's what it is. She just says 3 words and tries to get her point across with that. She's a woman of very few words.
Yeah, and it just comes off extremely annoying.
Yeah, sometimes it's really annoying. I think I'm on what is it, episode 6 or whatever now, and it's not. I don't notice it as much, but it still gets me every once in a while.
Same.
But I really do like the way the magic works in this series.
Yep, she's got a magic gun that casts spells. I mean, Outlaw
and then
Star,
he has his fortification spell from being a saboteur, which is cool. And then they have the different fighting styles, like you said.
Yeah, like a magician that controls monsters. I
foresee some major twist with this series down the road, just due to certain things that happen. It's like, okay, so this is going to be
a short series. So
I don't know where.
Do something. Yeah.
I'm confused. If they don't do anything and it just continues the way it is, I'll be shocked. I'm surprisingly, even during the season, only when the 4th episode was aired, they got approved, and it was announced that there is going to be a 2nd season of this show, which I was surprised that they were able to get that fast.
Yeah, I mean, to me, this feels like it's, I don't know, it just comes off generic. I mean, there's nothing overly impressive about it in my mind. I mean, the animation's pretty cool and everything, but I don't know, it feels old school to me. I mean, I know a lot of people kind of the old anime aspect.
This scene right here is the only scene that just jumped out at me.
Oh gosh,
the entire series. The zombie unicorn was cool. Just amazing. This right here in episode 1 made me think this show is going to be great.
Yeah. You're thinking, wow, they're going to have epic cool fights every episode, but like we end up with
And then they
okay
have them,
fights.
but they're not as cool as this one.
Yeah, like this one, we have like a cool take on a classic kind of figure with the unicorn. Instead of it being nice and holy, it's downright evil and brutal. It's like a damn zombie. I mean, it's
Well, to be fair,
nasty.
it's possessed.
True,
But
but it is a nasty looking monster. And we've got this guy, whipping into his iron blood transformation, making him all strong. I mean, he's stabbing it,
the
not dying.
animation is good. The show is okay/good. There's just nothing that makes it
Stand out.
amazing to me. That's like, oh, okay. It's something that I watch because I have time, not something that I watch because I have to watch it. Like, oh, I want to know what happens next.
Exactly. I mean, I'm not going to suggest this one. I'm going to say maybe check it out, but honestly, I would say if I was going to tell someone about this, I'd say skip it. I mean, I'll watch it just because I got a lot of free time, I'll admit.
I would
But
say if you have free time, go for it. If not, don't worry about it. You're not missing the world.
yeah, I mean, maybe things will change, and I mean, maybe when it ends, we'll give a little bit of a review or something, and we'll say, hey, it turned out that it actually was worth it. But right now, I don't know. I can't see it happening.
Right now, no.
Yep, giving it the knockdown. All right, well, that's it for this episode. Catch you next time.